This is the Schmo with the Pro with the OG Cutman Stitch Duran here in Las Vegas, the top-ranked gym. How we doing?
I'm doing good. You're the second guy to call me OG, man. Snoop Dogg was the first.
Well, yeah, the Schmo heard you say that on the interview with Helen E Sports. That Snoop Dogg's got it right. You are an OG in this game.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, the Schmo seeing you everywhere. We got fights back in action. You're right back in the thick of things. We saw you involved with Triller, the Jake Paul, Ben Askren stuff, man. You're everywhere.
Yeah, it's a blessing when they call me. And I've gotten to the point, Schmo, where, yeah, it's performance-wise, wrapping hands, working cuts, but it's also the face. I understand that, yes. And just like you've created something for yourself, I've created something for myself also, and people appreciate that. Like say, Snoop Dogg coming up and asking me for a picture, that kind of means a lot to me.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of different promoters in the fight game. Where does Snoop Dogg rank among the promoters now, because Triller's all involved in boxing?
Well, I have to let you know on the second show. The first one, I spent 13 hours there, but he kicked it off. He did a good job, so, ask me that on the second show, and I'll be able to evaluate it a little bit better.
What about the music side of things? You a big fan of Justin Bieber and his performance?
You know what? I have to say that I've never really focused on Justin Bieber, but what he did really impressed me. This guy is a true artist at what he does, and I was in awe. Yeah. So he did a good job.
But these Paul brothers, they're crazy. You got Logan fighting the greatest of all time in Floyd Mayweather. Does he land over 5 shots on Floyd Mayweather in this exhibition?
Yeah, I see that one as a little bit different, and because Floyd is Floyd, and you go back to when he fought this Japanese kickboxer. He just kind of played with him as much as he wanted, and he put him out whenever he wanted to. Logan Paul definitely does not have the skill level of that Japanese fighter or Floyd, so it's all about names. It's all about social media, and good for both of them.
You got the bird's eye view of Tyson Fury, the lineal heavyweight champion. We're all waiting for the fight announcement of Anthony Joshua any day now. But if you're Deontay Wilder, what does he have to do to earn that trilogy with a Tyson Fury?
Well, I think he has to stay focused, Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder, and forget what happened in the last fight, forget what happened in that first fight, but just kind of re-educate himself on what he has to do on technique-wise. But like I was telling Helen earlier, Tyson Fury's style of fighting cannot be duplicated. Yeah. Nobody. I worked with Vladimir Klitschko when he beat him, and I just couldn't understand until I saw Tyson Fury fight Deontay Wilder and realized that this guy's very, very good in offense and defense. So. Yeah, it'd be a lesser off for Deontay Wilder. I was telling one of the BBC interviews after the fight that, the type of shots that Deontay Wilder received from Tyson Fury were what I consider long-term damage, where down the road the dementia pugilistica might kick in. And I think, Mark Breland stopping the fight did the right thing.
Well, let's go to the MMA and the big heavyweight matchup we've all been anticipating of Francis Ngannou and Jon Jones. Obviously a dispute on the financial side of things, but how do you anticipate that one shakes out if we eventually get to see those two dance inside the cage?
Yeah, it's nice to move around like a Jon Jones, but God, power is power, bro. You get hit one time and it changes your whole personality. So I see Francis kind of doing well.
Well, what if Jon Jones bulks up to 250 pounds? Do you think that added weight just slows him down? Do you think he's got the power to match Francis Ngannou? Or just Francis Ngannou, from what we've seen so far, the Predator is just too much?
Yeah, you don't go up and it's something that you don't belong in, and I think Jon Jones, if he's going to move around, if he's going to beat him with brains over brawn, then that would be the technique that Jon Jones should use.
Yes. Now, can we get a final message for the Stitch Duran fans out there worldwide?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody. Check out old Helen Yee and Schmo here. You guys are the best of the best. Man, I've seen these guys grow from where they are now to where they're going to be, man. So wish you all the best.
We appreciate that. The mustache still looks great.
It's funny, man. Let me throw in, because we all have masks, right? But people recognize me because of my glasses and my hair, but it's the mustache, the glasses, and the hair. So without that, they still recognize me.
Yes.
Which is kind of nice.
It's always great for an avatar. We can cross that road in a later date. He's the Pro, I'm the Schmo, Mr. Stitch Duran here at the Top Rank Gym. We're out.